Hello, welcome back to Reading Success Academy. I'm Paula Smith. In this lesson, we're going to work on our word of the day. It's a longer word that we're going to break down into smaller chunks to make it easier to read and easier to spell. We're also going to find out how we would use this word in a sentence. This is a great vocabulary word. So we're going to jump right in and get started. So the word attack process involves looking for special endings. It involves looking for groups of two or more letters that work together to make one sound. And then we start sounding out from the beginning until we have a chunk. A chunk is part of a word that has one vowel sound in it. So while I'm looking at this word, what I'm going to look for first are special endings like shun or chur or jeune. And we spell those like this: jur or shun or chur, any of those. But we don't have any of those on here. They could also be shusses, like in delicious, or tious, like in nutritious, or it could even be kashus. But since we don't have any of those, we're going to go to our next step, which is to look for two or more letters that work together to make one sound. What I see first off is that we have CH. Those two work together to make ch or k or sh. It has three different sounds. Then I also see that we have an right here. Now sometimes the E and the R can work separately as their own sounds, but most of the time you want to try first when you see those two. All right, I don't see anything else that works together, so we're going to start from the very beginning and start sounding it out until we have a chunk. So sound out with the sound that the combination of letters usually is. So most of the time when you see a CH in a word, it's going to be a ch sound. Now I'll give you a hint. It isn't that sound in this word, but I'm going to show you how you figure out the word anyway, even if you start out with the wrong sound. So we have ch, ick, chick, there's a chunk, an, there's a chunk, and then we'll put those two chunks together, chicken sounds like chicken, doesn't it? And then we'll go to our next chunk, which is put in a line to break it up, and then we'll blend those chunks together, chickener. And then whenever we have a longer word that ends in Y, you always want to try a long E sound first with that. So we're just going to say E for our last chunk. Chickenery, chickenery. Well, that doesn't sound like a word, does it? Chickenery. So what we're going to do is we're going to change usually you would change vowel sounds. And we can change the I, we can change the A. We're not going to change the and we're not going to change the Y at the end because, like I said, most of the time it's going to be an E sound. So it could be chike, or we could have ain here. So chicken or chikain. But I'm going to cut a little bit of this down and just let you know off the bat that this one is an I sound, but this is going to be a long A sound. We also have the CH making a different sound in this word. You could try k, like in Christmas or in choir. This word actually has a sh sound to it. Now, you're not going to know until you've done some trial and error, and then maybe you even have to go through and ask an adult for some help. But knowing now that this is a sh sound, then you have sh-ick, shick, ain, chicanery, chicanery. And that is how we pronounce this word. If this is a new word to you, congratulations, you get to learn a new vocabulary word, chicanery, which is not a great word. Well, it's a great word, but it's not a great thing to be accused of. It is a noun. It's the use of trickery to achieve a political, financial, or legal purpose or gain. The businessman was known for his chicanery, often bending the rules to his advantage. So definitely not something that you would want to be accused of participating in, but it's a fun word to say, I think. Chicanery. So when you're working on breaking this word into chunks, I would put eye stoppers between those chunks Mark up when there are 2 or more letters that make one sound. Probably would change some colors here just so that, oops, there we go, so that they look a little different where you have 2 letters. They stand out to your eyes better that way. And there you go. You have chicanery and a lot of background noise from my dog. Sorry about that. I will see you tomorrow with a new vocabulary word. Bye.